in this question it is saying two trains each having a speed of 30 km per hour are headed at each other on the same straight track. A bird that can fly 60 km per hour flies off the front of one train when they are 60 km apart and heads directly for the other train. On reaching the other train, the crazy bird flies directly back to the first train and so forth. What is the total distance the bird travels between the train collides? Okay, so let me draw what is the situation right now. Assume that this is the first train which is moving with 30 km per hour in this direction, and this is the second train which is moving in this direction with a speed of 30 km per hour. Now these two are separated by a distance of 60 km, and assuming that a bird here is flying, okay, and it is flying with a speed of 60 km per hour. Now this question is a question of relative motion, right? So in relative motion, let me tell you what we have to do. Okay, so in the very beginning, what we will assume that there is no bird. We will just analyze these two trains, this one and this one. Yeah, so suppose we are sitting on this train, right? The moment we sit on this train will seem like it is completely stopped since we are moving with the same speed with the train. Okay, so uh, I am drawing the diagram like once we sit on this train, how the actual situation looks like. So this is the train. This will seems like moving with a speed of 0, but at the same time this train will look like it is moving with a speed of 60 km per hour. See, what we are doing is we are just giving this 30 km per hour speed in its opposite direction. So the moment we give 30 km per hour in opposite direction for this one, like for example 30 km per hour here and 30 km per hour here. So for this situation it will become 0, right? That's why we are writing this 0 as here. And in this situation, since both of this 30 km per hour and this 30 km per hour will get added, so it will become 60 km per hour. So we are doing it like this. Okay, now we can easily find out the time taken to travel this 60 km if one train is completely stopped and another train is moving towards this train with a speed of 60 km per hour. So the time, if we find out, it is nothing but distance upon speed. So in this case the distance is 60 km and the time is, and the speed is basically 60 km per hour. So after solving this we will get a value of 1 hour, right? So considering the initial situation, now considering the bird part also, this is the bird which is moving at 60 km per hour back and forth between those trains. Now to find out how much distance the bird has to travel, distance the bird has to travel is basically the speed of the bird into speed of the let me write it clearly. See, distance of the bird travel is nothing but speed of the bird into time between the two trains meet. So we have already calculated this time, which is 1 hour. Okay, So to find out the distance, we just have to write speed of the bird is given as 60 kilometer per hour. Like if from here we can write, so 60 kilometer per hour into, and time between the two trains meet, we have already calculated this 1 hour. We just have to multiply it with 1 hour. So the total distance that the bird has to travel is 60 kilometer, and this will be our answer.